All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We know that you're very busy, and we really appreciate you choosing to spend the next 45 minutes with us. In today's webinar, we'll be looking at how to build innovative applications with a native graph database. I'm Emma Liu. I'm a product manager from TigerGraph. Previously, I worked at Oracle as a self-engineer and also as a product manager at MarkLogic. My focus areas in TigerGraph is in cloud, containers, enterprise infrastructure, monitoring, management, and connectors. Joining me today is Duke Lei. Duke is a software engineer from TigerGraph's engineering team. He has been with TigerGraph for 3 years, and he is one of the main developers for TigerGraph's GraphStudio and Admin portal. And recently, Duke has been also working on TigerGraph Cloud projects. Duke got his master in management information systems from Carnegie Mellon University, and his areas of specialty is full stack development, containers, and connectors. Before we begin our workshop, here are some housekeeping items. Although your phone is muted, we do want to hear from you. So please submit your questions at any time using the Q&A tab in the menu. The webinar is also being recorded and will be uploaded to our website shortly. And the URL will be emailed to you. Last but not the least, if you experience any technical issues, please contact the panelists via chat, and we'll do our best to fix them. In September this year, we released our first version of TigerGraph Cloud. And in less than 2 months, TigerGraph Cloud has gained hundreds of users, and we've heard many positive feedback. As the fastest and most scalable graph database as a service in the market, TigerGraph Cloud enables you to get started with TigerGraph database in minutes, build a solution in hours, and deploy in days. TigerGraph Cloud is really built for Agile teams who would rather develop innovative applications instead of procuring hardware and configuring and managing the databases. So all the positive feedback we received really motivates us to showcase a step-by-step guide to build a simple application on top of TigerGraph Cloud Starter Kit, and really demonstrating an end-to-end full-stack development workflow and to help your organization to get into the graph insights sooner. What we want to examine here today is the application development on top of TigerGraph Cloud. We'll show a simple customized application built on top of a native parallel graph. 3 key benefits which facilitates the agile app development with TigerGraph Cloud. It is super intuitive, powerful, and easy. It is intuitive that through smooth user experience and turnkey database as service starter kits, you don't need to think about the infrastructure and database management. It is super powerful because with all the starter kits, where TigerGraph Cloud prepackaged the sample dataset, queries in well-designed use cases, it really gets to the end business value for the business quickly. We actually have seen significant ROI from our customers. It is very, very easy to use and develop against when queries are written in TigerGraph GraphStudio, and you can get the RESTful endpoints with a click and insert into your customized application with the generated token. So here is our webinar outline today. So first, we're going to go over the use case we're going to build on top, which is the Customer 360. And then I'm going to talk about the high-level architecture and the key commands on how to build it. And then this third part, Duke will show us the step-by-step demo, building a customized simple application on the starter kit. Before delving into the technical details and the guided tutorial, let's look at the importance of Customer 360 as a common use case in enterprises. We're using this as the main starter kit for the customized application development today. So in all organizations, we encounter the problem of different data silos. And in different industries, the customers can be different. For example, for government, it can be citizens. For insurance, the customers can be patients. The challenge is really to combine all the customer data from data silos. TigerGraph solution is really built on looking at your current investments of technology, be it as it could be data warehouse, Hadoop, or other NoSQL databases. And then we can apply entity resolution and MDM capability from a property graph. Moreover, you can add deep relationship among the data in your current data silos, which really helps you enable a range of marketing and risk management opportunities using graph. And then also add other dimensions to track patterns, really leveraging the temporal data or geospatial data in your current data set. One of our customer example is with Santa Clara County, where we created Citizen 360 and analyze the welfare benefits to different applicants in the county by really analyzing the relationship in the data collected in the applications and also across multiple claim systems. This solution greatly increased local government's efficiency for managing the taxpayer money by measuring the accurate welfare benefits delivered to each individual and house. To learn more about the specific use case, please revisit Graph Guru 20 on more of the details. Now let's focus on our demo application today. This is the screenshot for the customized application built on top of TigerGraph Cloud Customer 360 demo. The dataset is actually artificially generated based on TigerGraph's marketing data, integrating different data sources from Salesforce, HubSpot data. We, TigerGraph, like many other organizations, want to go for one dashboard for clear insights from our customer and also user data so that we can provide really better customer support and getting better product feedback and targeted marketing. So with the dashboard, we can see clearly about the customer engagement with different channels of marketing. And from this timeline of engagement, it is really more accurate for us to find the insights from the timeline and also come to conclusion what we can improve to make our customer and user experience more smoothly and really increase our customer satisfaction. Let's look at the high-level architecture when you think about the development effort for the customized application. So in TigerGraph Cloud, we take care of the management and provision of the infrastructure as well as the database underneath. And you can provision a starter kit based on, say, Customer 360 use case. And in the starter kit, you can get the RESTful endpoints of the GSQL queries. Then you can insert these RESTful endpoints into your customized applications after getting the token. So this is the high-level architecture. And now a bit more into the TigerGraph databases and where to get those query endpoints. This is the key place you need to visit for the query endpoints from your solution, your TigerGraph databases GraphStudio. And you can copy and paste from GraphStudio for the query endpoint. Duke later will show in his demo where to find it live. And here, this is where you can request the secret through the TigerGraph Cloud Solution Admin Portal. And this is another key location you need to visit. When you navigate to the admin portal, go to user management page. You can create a secret from the admin portal page. This is important as this is how we are really ensuring the secure connection between your customer application and your cloud instance. again, Duke definitely will show you how to do this step in his demo. Now let's look at the key RESTful API token request commands. First, you use a curl command to generate a token from a secret. 9000 is the RESTful port, and secret is generated from the admin portal, as I already showed earlier in the screenshot. And lifetime here is the lifetime for the token in seconds. The default is 1 month and approximately 2.6 million seconds. The second command is you insert a token generated from the first command and then into the RESTful endpoints you already got from GraphStudio for a particular query. So this is pretty easy. Now you have the basic knowledge for how to generate all the RESTful endpoint queries and also tokens. Are you ready for the live demo now? All right, now I'm going to hand over to Duke, and he would show a live demo of the application development on top of TigerGraph Cloud.
Thank you, Emma. So please give me a minute to share my screen. All right, everything's up and running. Let's move on to the intro of today's talk. I'm going to show you a step-by-step on how to utilize TigerGraph platform to develop your own custom application. First, let's take a look at the steps involved. The first step is to create a solution through TigerGraph Cloud Portal. The second step is to load the data. The third step is to install pre-created queries. These two steps are done through GraphStudio. The fourth step is to request a secret through admin portal. The fifth step is to request the token to the REST endpoint. And last but not least is to build your own custom application using the query endpoints and authorize it with a token to retrieve from step 5. With these steps in mind, let's march onward to our demo. First and foremost, we will visit our cloud portal at tgcloud.us. Just a reminder that you can register an account right now over here for free to try out our product. Since I'm already registered, I'm going to go ahead and log in. The first page you see when logging in is a dashboard page. This page gives you an overview of your account's usage. Over here, you can see is the total solution that you have. On the right is the balance. The last tile is any unused credits that you have. Right below is a chart displaying your cost usage per month. Next, let's move on to my solution. We are going to create a solution from here. To create a solution, we can start by clicking this plus button. The starter kit we want to use today is called Customer 360. And we're going to name it Guru 24. So at this point, you might wonder, it is free to register. Is it going to be free to use? And the answer is yes. We provide you a tier called TG Free. So you can always use this instant type for free, as long as you're using it each month. So I'm going to go ahead and select this instant type. US West for region. And 100 GB for disk size. Just a reminder that for free tier, you can only use 100 GB for disk size. And I'm going to put Guru 24 for the subdomain name and create solution. Because this process might take up to around 5 minutes, I'm going to use only running solution. This list is right below here. I'm going to click this button to go to GraphStudio. Before we begin, let's take a look at the schema of this starter kit. So we go to the site schema page. At first glance, you can see that we have a lead, which comes from a lead source that belongs to an account in an industry. The lead list can be converted into a contact that has a list of opportunity activities which is driven by certain campaigns. With this schema in mind, let's move on to the next step. So in order to get the data for your application to use, you need to load the data into our TigerGraph system. To do that, we go to Load Data page. All right, so to start loading, you're gonna click this play button. So this small confirmation dialog right here will show you all of the loading jobs that are gonna be executed when you press continue. This process might take up to several minutes. That's why I already preloaded all data and I'm going to cancel. Now that the data is in our system, next is how to query data. And in order to do that, we need to install some queries. You can do that by go to the query page. And by clicking this button, you can install all of the queries that are listed over here. Since I already installed all these queries, this button is grayed out at the moment. The query of particular interest is called customer journey. On the high level, this query accepts customer ID, a set of campaigns types, a start time and an end time as input, and it will give you the customer activities within this period of time. You can select on this button, and it will show you the query endpoint that we showed you in the previous slide. Now that we have the query, we need to be authorized to this query. In order to do that, we need to go to the admin portal page and navigate to user management. Over here, you can see there's a create secret section. You're gonna go ahead and press create. The system will give us a secret. And because of security reason, you can only see this secret once at creation time. After reloading the page, the system can only return to you a masked secret as seen right below. So in order to save the secret, I'm going to add a copy and paste it over here. With the secret in hand, now we can get a token. To do that, I'm going to use the good old terminal. I'll just copy the query endpoint to get a secret. Replacing the secret value. I'm going to give around 6,000 seconds for lifetime. That should be enough for this demo. Okay, so here is our token. I'm going to copy it. All right, now that's all of the actors have gathered. We have the query, we have the token. Now let's put them all together into our application. I will show you the code of the application that we built. You can see right over here is the URL of our query. My graph is the name of the graph that this query belongs to. Customer journey is the name of the query. And after this point, you can see these are the input for this query. So in order to use this query, we need a token. I'm going to copy this token here and replace it with this token. Press save. Okay, now let's spin up this server to serve our application. I'm going to use a lightweight HTTP server application. You can see here, I'm going to proxy all of the API requests to our cloud instance. Press enter. Go back to our browser, navigate to localhost 8080. And here is our application. This application is a single page application, which is written in HTML and JavaScript. It including right over here, the customer ID. And to the left is the selection of the activities and the timeline. In the middle, you can see this is the marketing channels and the customer activity gonna be displayed over here. All right, so let's try out some customer ID. I have prepared some meaningful customer ID over here. Copy it. Let's see if it works. Click, And voila, you can see all data come back to your application. For example, over here, on the 1st of June 2018, Sam Eisenberg registered for Developer Edition. And at this point, he downloaded our benchmark report. Let's try another customer ID. All right, so Jamie Wonders has less activities compared to our previous customer. Let's try one more. All right, so compared to the previous two, this customer actually participated in an event called DataWorks in San Jose from 19 to 21st of June 2018. All right, so that concludes my demo on how to build an innovative application using TigerGraph Cloud. I will now hand it over to my colleague, Emma, to talk about one of the use cases of this application.
Thank you, Duke. That's a very interesting and thorough demo. And let's look at this dashboard. Imagine that this patient member journey dashboard, where you can really integrate all your patient data sources and find insights, right? And just look at Doris Smith's member journey. You will see that, okay, where she got the claims, when did she get some testing and procedure claims, and also there was the healthcare advisor visits. And we found that, okay, there are some problem areas in different months, right? Maybe it's time to reach out to her again. So this is how powerful this Customer 360 and Patient 360 is to your organization. And imagine with TigerGraph Cloud, you can really modify the starter kit and change the industry to your own industry and build new applications to really unleash the power of the graph analytics in your organization in very fast fashion. And we'll bring that to your business very quickly using TigerGraph Cloud. So just in summary, what we talked about today. First, we went over the benefits of TigerGraph Cloud, and it's the fastest way to graph insights for you now in the market. And second, we talked about how to build a customer application on top of TigerGraph Cloud from the higher level architecture and the key commands. And the third part, Duke actually did a step-by-step demo and showing how he did the simple application on the Customer 360 starter kit. And don't forget, if you want to try everything we did today, register at tgcloud.us and you will be able to get to the starter kit. And there are a lot more starter kits there that may suit your need. So this is the end of the presentation. Now let's get to the Q&A. Let's look at the Q&A panel. Okay. I see a question here. So I think this is a question for Duke. So how is this application built again? Can you talk about that?
Right, so this application is, again, written in HTML and JavaScript. So for the JavaScript library, the three main library we use is jQuery, or chart.js, and to start it, we use Bootstrap. Okay.
The follow-up question, are the dashboards shown included in the product? Okay, I'll take that question. So the starter kit is included in TigerGraph Cloud, and it already has a prepackaged sample data set and queries. But the dashboard now, the customized dashboard that we show the member journey is not currently included. But definitely you can reach out to our sales organization. We can definitely help you to get that really, really fast. And let's see. There is one more question here. Okay, how do you provide data security? So on TigerGraph Cloud, we encrypt the data at rest and transit. So that's how we're definitely using AWS best practices to build our TigerGraph database as service. We also use the VPC concept to isolate different customers. So inside database, we definitely have encryption and all the other security measures that are already built in. So welcome you to read some of the TigerGraph documentations and FAQs. And if you have more questions, definitely reach out to either our developer group or our sales and support channel. Okay, let's see, one more question. What's the lifetime of a secret?
Right, so the secret lifetime is unlimited. So unlike token, which can only last for the lifetime that you provided, the secret is there in the system forever. That's why you cannot see the secret again after creation. And you can still delete it through admin portal. So it entirely safe. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Duke. Okay, more questions? All right, I think if you have more questions, definitely just submit through our developer group. And also you can come to our developer office hour, join our developer forum and the office hour link. So it's every Thursday at 11 a.m. PST. Some additional resources, of course, you can register our TigerGraph Cloud today. And there's also the test drive online demo. And you can download our developer edition if you want to just work on a Docker version or a desktop. And there's also a lot of the Guru scripts will be available on GitHub. I also want to mention that we have a Graph Guru Come to You event. We actually have one that's coming up tomorrow in San Diego, but we have more, and you can request your own. We can arrange Graph Guru come to your location so that you can actually meet the experts from TigerGraph face-to-face. And we also have Graph Guru 25, Unleash the Business Value of Your Data Lake with Graph Analytics. Definitely join this session. It will be very interesting if most of your organizations have data lakes. And now let's see how we can really leverage the power of your data lake with a graph database. Thank you. Bye.